Instagram Live special edition this week, all the way from the Hunter Valley. I'm surprised. Hold on, are you there? Have we got internet? I think we have. So we're up here and we're going to get straight into it. We're going to look at a horse. He's had 5 weeks off and he is about to resume pre-training. Here he is, dual Group 1 winner, Sydney Cup winner, Arapaho. Excuse me folks, just while I'm here I'll do a bit of an update for the team. Morning folks, here's Arapaho. Look how well he's done. He's in great order. He's big, strong and powerful. Very happy, laid back. So he's about to go into pre-training. We'll put him probably into pre-training either the end of next week or Monday week. He'll have 3 weeks with Lewis Page at Vantage Hill and then come into the stable. Obviously can't wait to get him in. He's an all-time favourite and hard not to love him. So he's in great order. Got a few others. We've got Olay and then we've got Stephy Magnetica, but we'll get to them. Of course, this is Ridgemont Farm. Beautiful farm in the Hunter Valley. A lot of investment in it. And of course, Stephy Magnetica wears their colours. We've got Mitch Cunningham here. Mitch, mate, what's the verdict?
Verdict is we're very lucky to have such a quality group of horses here. Not often you got 2 Group 1 winners.
2 dual Group 1 winners.
Group 1 is a Magic Millions winner, so no, we're delighted.
Yeah, and do a great job. You can see how they've invested a lot in the property and got some beautiful horses. So, right, we'll get on. We'll go straight to it. We've got Scone today. The track's come up as a soft 7. We've had a bit of a rain. He's a man of the weather. What's the weather forecast, Mitch, today?
It's looking dreary. 74% chance of rain. It'll be soft 5 at Scone, so they'll all have a chance to win back Apollo Ridge in the first.
Apollo Ridge in the first is the male. We can't worry about that. Only the one runner at Scone today, Demigod for Team Derby. He's trialled pretty well. He had an easy gallop on Tuesday, went well. Of course, it's the English Challenge, the last race of the English Race Series. Now, if you're the winning trainer, you get a free float for 6 months. One of those new ones, the Vault. And I think with Team Derby and within the law, I might have an unassailable lead, which is a very special place to be in racing. It doesn't often happen. So very excited about that, and I think he's a great chance. He's got a good gait, of course, Tommy Berry on, and yeah, you never get carried away with 2-year-olds, but he is pretty bomb-proof. He's got a good attitude, and I think he's continued to improve throughout the preparation. We'll get into, we've got a couple of people wanting to join. I thought Hilde might be there. He's not. We've got no questions. Oh, we have. When will Point and Shoot, my favourite horse? So I think you've got a pretty good favourite horse. I think he's on the way up. He's in pre-training now, so he's had a week. We'll probably give him 2 more weeks to get him into the stable, and I think he's really exciting. We're going to aim just try and win a race or 2, but I wouldn't rule out a race like the Golden Eagle. He's obviously going to have to do a lot more to get there. When you back in Perth, Simon and I won't have to put up with you. I'll be back at the end of the year, guaranteed. We'll try and get back there with Overpass. Of course, we'll talk about him shortly. And how's the confidence for Overpass? We'll get there. Yeah, we had a very exciting horse come into the stable this week, the Zeus Star, No More Tears, of course a full brother to Osmosis, and first impressions are very good. Osmosis, one of the best horses I've ever trained, if not the best, and he is a lovely colt. I thought he was really good value, so we'll give him another 2 to 3 weeks in the stable before putting him out for a short break. And we've had plenty of our yearlings in, being very, very happy with how they've gone. I think we've definitely got a great bunch. We've had a few of Derby's, beautiful horses. I think an improvement of on what personally I've had previously. If you had $100, how would you spend it? Right, well, that reminds me, every question reminds me. Lobby, Cabalis, of course he's on fire after last week, and Raikkonen was a super winner. He I thought he was going to be very vulnerable in that wet track in the last race, but he got into a beautiful spot with Chad and was very soft late. He's a really promising horse. The plan is to go to the Fred Best, but we're just going to have to weigh that up. It's going to be a very competitive race. We've got to make sure he gets a run. There's an option also that day and an option next Saturday, so we'll just have to be mindful of that. Of course, Victor was a dominant winner at Mudgee. I think he's a promising horse. He still needs time, so we'll just put him straight up here to the beautiful Ridgemont. He'll do well in the next 3 months, and we'll give him a really good break and go from there. And a bar in Paris too. She was a really good winner, and Tigletta was a very good run too. So 3 winners for the week. Another 2-year-old winner, which is always great. And Lobby's tip is Cabalas. George's tip is Cabalas. Luke's tip was Cabalas, but he changed to Q's Likely just purely because he didn't want to be on the same page as Lobby. Anyway, yeah, best mud luck for Scone. I'm not sure it's going to be really, really wet. We'll just see how it goes today, and I'll have to try and remember the runners. So if I forget any, hit me up. X3O, she was any thoughts on how she will develop? Well, she's not the biggest, but she's got a big ticker, and she was very good at the trials on Tuesday. So really excited about her. I guess one horse that we had trial last Friday, too, Swordplay, was very, very good. Robusto's coming along nicely as well. He's going to go to the Stradbroke, and I know a star. He had a good gallop during the week. He's possibly going to run next Saturday in Brisbane. Also, the Kingsford Smith is an option. Werewolf of London, he's up here spelling. He's been through the stable, a lovely Frankel colt. I like him. And Allegron will not run in the Doomben Cup. He'll follow the same path. So he's running Saturday, then up to 2400, then the Brisbane Cup. And Ellipsis is a very nice filly. We're just not sure we'll run her on Wednesday. We may even save her for a Saturday race. So we'll quickly go through Kembla. I'm a bit concerned about the weather, what happens there, but pick up the tabs, trialled well, galloped well on Tuesday. He's ready to go from a good gate with Robbie Downey. And then we've got 2 in the fillies and mares maiden 1200. Q-Esther, only okay first up. She's definitely shown more than that at home, so I think she goes in each way chance. And winner of Kowloon's been in city grade, so definitely a drop back there, and she's rock hard fit and well. Okay, I've got no help. This is a lovely filly. Got a trainer for that one, Mitch?
What's that? That's you, mate.
Yeah, there we go. I'll train it. But anyway, let's get to another horse who's had a good break. Can anyone pick her? Just a quality filly. Winner of the 2025 Magic Millions, Ole. And she looks absolutely fantastic. She's doing well with her junior mate here, who's by Zoo Star. And she couldn't look any better. Ole, what a horse she's been. Of course, she won at Wong as well. She was second in the Gym Crack first race of the year. And can't wait to get her back in. So she's not far away from resuming pre-training as well. And then we'll probably look at some of the early 3-year-old fillies races for her. And she's been really a revelation, as has the sire Ole Kirk. He's doing a big job, so well found, Jim Clark. Right, here we go. We're going to have to move through a couple of horses here, and we get to another exciting horse led by the co-owner Jacob Wittek. How's she done? Stephy Magnetica.
She's looking silky. Look at her.
Yeah, if anything, she looks bigger and stronger. She has done really, really well. So we've got to be mindful of that. She actually takes a run or two to probably get to full fitness. And, of course, she did an amazing job in the autumn. We got luck with the race we wanted, the Doncaster, and didn't maybe have the best of luck a week after, but she looks great. So she's going to go to the King Charles. King Charles? Yes, King Charles. And we'll hope to be their third up. We know she's very good third up. I've got a couple of horses that probably aren't as good second up. One of them's Overpass and another one is her. So she is very exciting. I think the best is yet to come, and she looks absolutely fantastic. Jacob
Oh, she's matured so much.
Yes, she
that
does.
She's, because before she was just a little filly, really.
Yeah, she's big and strong. I can't get over.
Yeah,
She's even come up in the wither, so it's really exciting. She does do very well quickly, so we've seen 3 really, really good horses here. Right, 2 more questions. No, we'll get straight into Scone. Dark Jewel Day. Won the Dark Jewel twice, bring the ransom 50 to 1. Irathea was 10 to 1. J-Mac rode her, and that day it was at Rose Hill. So, Luke said to do this in order, but Luke's not here to help me. So we're going to kick off in the Woodlands. Rainbow Glow, Gate 3, promising filly, has plenty of speed, should be able to put herself there. Always a tough race. She is a nice filly, just first up, especially if it got wet. Maybe a bit of a question mark, but she's definitely an each way chance. I think she's come back bigger and stronger and going well. Next horse is Star May. I think her 2 runs so far this prep have been really, really good. She's back to 3 and 4 year old grade. She's got a good gait, and I think she's a really good each way bet at odds. So she's my tip. So definitely watch her. Then we've got Cabalis in the Hortensia Stakes. He is going super. He looks fantastic. His trials have been great. Gate 1 can be a blessing and can be a curse. He's going to have to do everything from Gate 1 well, and that is, if he does, he's a big chance. He can get through a soft track. If it got really wet, I may be a little bit concerned. Then we have Passaggiata. She's going better than ever. She looks great in the coach. She can get through a wet track. She'll be able to put herself there. None of these races are easy, though. You've got big races. You've got high pressure. And the Scone Carnival, it's always tough to win any race. So I think she can definitely launch off her first up run, and really confident that she goes in a good chance. And then the last one is Q's Likely. The blinkers go on. Her work at home's been really good. There's no reason off her work at home why she can't perform. But we're losing patience. So we've got to see something tomorrow. Her best form in Europe, she's yet to live up to that. So Luke is tipping her. He thinks she's bang on. Winona Costin's riding well at the moment, and we've had a lot of luck with Winona. So she's not out of it. And then we get into Brisbane. Okay, the track is a big question mark at the moment. It's fine up there. They've got rain forecast overnight. Overpass's wet track form and soft is outstanding, and I think he's had 4 starts on a heavy track, and one of them is very unlucky. And the Galaxy as a 3-year-old, and a lot of the other runs, or 3 of the other runs, he's been very deep into his preparation or second up. So I think he's had excuses. There's 3 scratchings. He gets into gate 7 of 14 at this stage. Obviously, the firmer the better for him, but he's been a great stalwart for the stable, and I think he goes in, got to go on a big chance. 3rd up, he's very genuine, looks great. Namaste, lovely 2-year-old, obviously concerned as a wet track, first up. Had 2 trials though, going well. His work on Tuesday was very good. 2-year-old race, always hard to weigh up the form, but he is a lovely colt going forward. And then we've got Allegron, who was super first up. And gate 3, a race with not a lot of speed. Couple of horses, 1 horse in form, 1 horse fresh up, obviously going to be hard to beat. We know he's better at 2400, but I thought he was good first up. From gate 3, if he can put himself there, he's not completely out of it. So I think he's definitely in good shape to defend his Brisbane Cup crown. Right, there we go. And we've got a lot more stories. I own a Benz has gone to the paddock. She's just not 100%, so we put her out today. Outcast Ellie's back in. And that's about it, folks. Any other? Have I missed anyone? If I've missed your question, sorry, just too much going on. I think I've covered everything. I hope so. Anyway, we'll finish by looking at 3 goodies. There's 1. There's 2. And here is 3. As you can see, I'm not the greatest. Thank you for having us, Team Ridgemont. Really appreciate it. Big day at Scone today. We look forward to seeing you there. Always a big carnival, and I'll be in Brisbane tomorrow, so looking forward to getting up there. Big day. Doomben 10,000, won the Doomben 10,000 with Music Magnate, but it was sort of the Kingsford Smith. They swapped them over. Take care, good luck in the weekend. Wet tracks, always hard. We're not punting with any confidence on any wet tracks.